Hey guys, and welcome back to League of Legends. We haven't uploaded a lot of videos lately, or at least not in the Road to Diamond series. We've been uploading a lot of Chivalry and then a lot of Factorio, but I thought it was time for another episode of Road to Diamonds. So here we are. As always, I wanted to play support. I had I wanted to play jungle, and I had I think mid lane as my secondary because I've been playing quite a lot of mid
30
lane.
seconds until minions spawn.
But we got autofilled, and that's something that happens. I'm not gonna dodge those games most of the time, unless there's something really weird happening in my team comp or anything like that. Um, but my team comp seems to be fine, so I just went with it. Playing Alistar because that's my most played support, second most played champion,
Minions have spawned.
and he works very well with Twitch. So yeah, it will be fun. Now if you take a look at their team comp, it's actually pretty messed up. They have Mordekaiser top lane, or at least I think so. Then they have a Darius with Ignite and Fervor, and their support is a Lee with Smite. So I'm guessing the Darius and the Lee Sin swapped. So maybe we have Darius support to play against. Another thing I could see happening is the Darius and Darius is here. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. So we'll have to be careful because you never know with these cheese picks, they might actually work and they might snowball if you aren't careful. So we're just gonna try to go for late game, I guess, because our late game is probably better. We should be able to guide them pretty well, and we even have a Cal. I expect top lane to be re-win. Mid lane should be fine if it's a good set player, and in bot lane, as long as we don't die, we'll be fine. Not level 2, that's that. It's fine. Okay.
First blood.
Ooh, that's bad. He even started Girl, which I wouldn't recommend to ever do. Never start Girl. I wouldn't recommend to use Girl, but never start it at least.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, so this Lee is definitely having a big impact, which is not great. And Seth seems to be a little bit toxic. Just go ahead and mute him. Top lane still farming fine, so hopefully it won't snowball. Mid lane is obviously losing in farm because it's a ranged against melee matchup, so that's kind of normal, especially because he already died. But that's the lane I'm now kind of scared about because this set doesn't seem to be like he's flaming, so that means he's not really capable of controlling his emotions, and I would say if that's the case, don't play ranked. It's not for you. Might be dead.
Been slain.
Okay, so Lee's always gonna be there, I guess. It's just that type of player. Or that type of Lee player basically. Because Lee's, they're very active in the early game most of the time, but some focus a lot more on building Mobies and being everywhere at once. So they snowball every lane and we can do anything, and that's definitely this Lee, where Vi can have pressure in the early game, but her ganks are way more effective once she hits level 6. So she's probably waiting for that, especially because she thinks this Lee is getting strong. All of their lanes are actually getting strong. So it would be dangerous to go for a gank, because Lee will show up and in a 3v3 we'll probably lose. Also, I could see her not wanting to gank mid lane, because Zed was already flaming her. Too obvious. And these here, wow. I don't know why he even tried that, it was never gonna work. Do need to ward now. Okay. So we'll have to be very careful. Might be dead. Should be.
Killing spree.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Free kill for guy, I guess.
I know the way.
Right. Why did I let him execute? They just had to run at him. Run at him. That's really dumb. And we lost half tower's health. So yeah, we've definitely lost early game so far.
Stampede.
Hopefully we can make it to late game. And then we should be able to win if Cal can get strong, Twitch can get strong. I can do my job anyways, I can do my job right now, but we need the damage to kill them. And the problem with Alistar is I can do two things. I can protect the carry, or I can attack. I can jump on them, get a big knock up. I can't do both. So it's very important that I choose the right thing to do.
Nothing can hold me
Because
back.
if this Lee is gonna jump on my Twitch, I might want to stay next to him and protect him. Because
An ally has been slain.
that she didn't even touch him.
Nothing can hold me back.
I do not like how this game's going so far. She's 6.
You must follow. Now I'm angry.
Once we're at 6 we can fight, but I don't think we can fight anyway. If I can block the arrow or Twitch can flash away, maybe.
Shut down.
Or if we can get them on the turret, might work. So at least they got one kill, something, and at this point we should just go with everything we can get. So just getting one kill will help us a lot, and it really makes it easier for us to survive. Because right now everyone has died, no one is winning their lane. We have no pressure anywhere on the map. So we always have to play like Lee's gonna be there, because Lee is gonna be there probably. And now if they kill Lee, Lee doesn't get stronger, that's one thing. But as long as he's dead, he can't gank. That's really simple, basic stuff, but that's why it's so important to kill the Lee. dead as I said. Okay, he's not. I'm 6. Still know where Darius is, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant to go on her. Because if Darius is just this push, oh, going well. Really not going well.
Nothing can hold
He
me
just
back.
needs to get the late game. Please stop. Please stay no, so shouldn't die from it. Take a little damage. Okay, so we lost the first turret. Now luckily for us it's not in bot lane or
An
mid
ally
lane.
has been slain.
Because I would rather have a snowballing Mordekaiser who we can probably deal with, since it's a Mordekaiser, than a snowballing Ashe or Syndra. Just trying to delay them taking this turret. Someone
I
should.
know the way.
I don't know what I can do about it.
An ally has been slain.
It's going bad.
Your turret has been
Play by
destroyed.
the Twitch. Step 1. At least we're still protecting this turret. He's going for it. He did quite a lot of damage, but I didn't expect him to go for it, so. Wow. Okay. Guess that's the power of Darius support. Stay here. Just that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So now they're definitely gonna do the same. Or they might go for dragon. So I was thinking they did the thing in top lane where they even went for the second turret. So it would make sense if they did the same in our lane, but because they decided against it. I don't know why you would decide against it. It's probably gonna win. But they're still there.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Something again. So Vi is getting strong right now. Set is doing okay. Twitch is not too strong, but yeah, that's it. He's not too strong. So hopefully he will get stronger in late game. Same with Cal. Cal is losing really hard, but he is strongest in late game. So hopefully he can just get to that stage and still help us win the game. Darius over there. I kind of need to go there, but I cannot leave my Twitch alone. And if he decides to pressure this turret, I need to stay with him. Which I think is a bad idea, because Darius... No. Okay, I'm gonna save my Twitch.
An ally has
I don't
been
need to.
slain.
No. No. Please don't. The one thing that can't happen is what's happening right now. I cannot be separated from Twitch to stand stuff like this. Go for it. Go for it. He lost that anyway. I don't know why she decided to go.
Killing spree.
It's weird. So now we have last person alive to this turret. Mid lane turret is gone anyway. Now I also have the ghost, and Carl's getting some damage on the top lane turret. Now someone's being, so she's probably gonna die. She doesn't get the turret. And even if she got the turret, it was never gonna be worth it because they got 2 in mid lane. She definitely should have come and helped out here. So now they're probably doing Drake. It's what would make the most sense.
I'll be right under.
I can't follow you, so be very careful.
Has been slain.
This is about right. And about Drake.
Now,
I don't know why you went for that. I was looking for it, but he's still a Twitch, so Twitch obviously has the mechanic where he goes stealth and then you can sneak up on people, but Syndra already knew he was there, so doing that would never work. Now, in a 2v2 we could definitely kill her, but Twitch gets a movement speed boost when he goes stealth. So when he went stealth, he left me. I was separated from a wall because I made the decision to go a different way. Now, that basically means he was against Syndra on his own. That's work out. So I really don't know why he made that decision. To get closer. Some hands. Okay, if we get out, that's fine. So it's just in the jungle. There he is.
nothing can hold me.
I need to upgrade my boots. Because I can't keep up with people. Alistar's a pretty slow champion. And I didn't want to go for the Moby boots, which I could have done earlier, but that would screw me in late game, and as we're losing quite hard, we're definitely going for late game. So that's why I decided to just
An ally has been slain.
wait for it until I have enough money to get Mercury Trench, which isn't like the normal thing to do as a support, but you got it.
Has been slain.
It will definitely help in late game, because in late game I'm a support, but supports in late game, like support in late game, have basically the same job as supports in as normal tanks in late game. It kind of depends on the champion. Like you have the tanks that jump in, and you have the tanks that protect people. But still kind of the same, because when he's gone, I don't need to be here anymore. Which might die. Just that. And great. Now no one's in top lane. You know it's going bad when your Alistar has to go top lane on his own and third. Problem is, a lot of people might think I made the wrong decision there, because Twitch died, and if it was there, he might not have died, or we would have gone at least the kill on the lead. Now, that's probably true, But the problem with that was then we would have given Darius free reign of government, so that means at least this turret, maybe a lot more damage on other turrets too. So that's why... Oh, he's going for it. What? I have no idea what that guy's doing. Wow. Well, I guess this is just a stomp. We made a little bit of a comeback, but there's still ways strong for us to win the game.
Has been destroyed.
So, one thing I have to say, this game we didn't lose because of some of their weird picks. For example, the Mordekaiser or the Darius, we lost it because of Lee played very well and had a lot of pressure. So just don't go play Darius support. It's not a thing. But yeah, I guess this kind of episode happens once in a while. It's not really fun. I would have preferred if this was an hour-long game and we would have lost, but at least we had fun. This game you can't really say we had a lot of fun because we didn't do anything. We didn't get a chance to do a single thing, and that's really boring. But yeah, there's nothing we can do. At least the first loss happens on a game where we are auto-filled, so like, I don't think we could have carried this game. I think we made some wrong decisions. Sure, we could have played better, but I don't think there's a lot we could have done. Like, the one thing we could have done is the one time we went in league game and killed us. We shouldn't have gone in that time. But that's the one thing I can think of that was a really big mistake. I don't think anything else was really a mistake that big that really throwed the game for us, or at least like increased our chances by a lot. Now in the end, I and Zed went in. You might think of that as a big mistake. It's kind of true. If we didn't, we could have defended it. I might have died, but at least Zed was alive. Well, the problem is we couldn't have defended it. We just couldn't. They would have at least taken all of the inhibitors. We lost because of the surrender vote, not because they killed Nexus. That surrender vote would have gone through anyway, I'm pretty sure about it. So yeah, hopefully we can get jungle or basically any role except support in the next video, and we'll do our best to gain some LP that time. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.